Hey there, this is Manhattanite for SNGmentors. Another video that I want to do on YouTube. One of the things I do a lot is rail players and watch our players play so that I can point out mistakes that they make maybe during their games and help them win more. And there are things that you never see when you review hand histories or you talk with players that are mistakes. So, and sometimes I email them or I Skype them and tell them, you didn't need to call with that hand or this hand or the other. So this is one of the things that we do at the site, and what separates us from other sites, I think, is we're pretty involved with our players and coaching them in many different ways. We have numerous coaches, and we sort of each do different things. I rail a lot of players. I sort of enjoy doing and enjoy seeing them play and improve and move up in stakes. So this hand was a hand I was watching, and it was a bit bothersome, actually. I see this player min raise, and then I see this player min raise. I'm like, wow. And then I see this player shove. I'm like, interesting. And then I see this player overshove. And then I see my player come in on the top. And I think to myself, my player has to have kings or aces here. Like, that's my thought. Like, my player has to have that. Because there's no other hand that should be good in this scenario where you have a min raise, a flat, a shove, an overshove, and my player coming over the top. I'm like, cool, we're going to win a great hand here, a big hand here, and we're going to go on to, get a pot of 50,000 chips after this hand, or at least a really good size pot, because I'm putting these players on hand. So I'm putting him on, something decent. He's not just min raising with 17,000 chips, nothing. This guy isn't just flatting with nothing. He's got to have something, right? He's flatting 22, so maybe he's an idiot. This is a $2.50 180, so maybe this player is an idiot. But when this player shoves on two players like this, we have to figure he's pretty strong. So this has to be like ace king tens plus, right? Nines plus maybe. We have to figure that, because there's no way, maybe ace queen, because he's short. Maybe so it's ace queen tens. Let's give him ace queen nines. Let's give him that range. Because there's no way he's going to town with something worse than that. So we're giving him ace queen nines. Because he's short, so he's going to gamble it up a little bit. He's not shoving in deuces here. He's not shoving in ace 8, right? I mean, that's not very likely to happen. So when this guy overshoves, we have to give him a tighter range than we gave him. Even though he's short, he's not throwing away his chips too lightly. So we have to give him, I don't know, let's give him jacks plus ace king. I mean, that's about what his range has to be. So when I see my player call, I have to figure, ace king isn't even a good call at this point. Like, it's fairly marginal. I mean, a lot of players will make it, but it's fairly marginal. You're not really likely to be ahead. You're likely to be against other ace kings or other ace queens and have cards counterfeited. And we still don't know what these players are doing, and a pocket pair maybe from him. We still don't know what these two players are doing. This is very different than a 9-9 overcall hand I had seen, or I've done another video over. So anyway, they flip over the cards, and I can't, and he has nines, and I'm just floored. I'm flabbergasted. I'm a little flabbergasted this guy found a call with eights, but he's really sort of getting the price. I was really flabbergasted that my player had nines here. It's, to me, one of those hands that really looks pretty pre-flop, and when you look at the action, you're like, oh, I guess it wasn't a good hand. So this is a spot where you'd want to fold out nines, that they're not going to be good, unlike the other hand, which was a calling hand with nines. So, be careful with these overcalls. This is not one that you'd want to make. You're just never, ever ahead here. And their hand ranges, I forgot to even talk about this guy's hand range, but that's about you know, I don't think this is good the way he played it. I would have shoved the 8s on this guy, and so I'm getting in the money anyway with the 8s, and probably the action is the same. But the 9s is your last act essentially. You know, well, you have 2 more players, but your last act in the sequence. Just fold out the 9s. You're never going to be good in these. You can put your chips. You could shove blindfolded the next hand that's folded to you and get your money in better. Literally. So anyway, this is Manhattanite for Single Mentors. Another really short vignette of a video that I would have done. I didn't do this one as a hand history because maybe I'll get this as a hand history, but it wasn't sent to me. It was just something I was railing. So I will talk to you all later. Hope you got something from this video, and I hope you look at the other ones and sign up and join our site to be staked. Talk to you later.